Okay, what happened last time?
Do you want all of it?
Just good stuff.
just every third line.
Make it
April
funny.
1813.
Keep it funny.
Buxton, England. Skipping 3 lines. Written in quotations. Come, comma, brother missing. Good Friday. Carriage. 3 more lines down. Heard brother horse to town. At dance he was angry. 3 more lines down. Sir Devlin. Black horse mare. Card room at Crescent. 3 more lines down. Must not play. DFs. Arse rooms. Must make appearance. 3 more lines. Sir Culverton. He's at a specific house, Inglemoor. I can keep going. The spring ball.
That's maybe like have it in like a narrative format instead of
That
just
was a
like
narrative format.
things.
What are you talking about?
These are my clip notes.
Yeah,
But I was
anyone
also
want to
skipping
try to summarize it in a narrative context?
You know, like a story.
I'll do it.
So I think
All right, remind me of your names again.
My name is Nigel Thatchberry.
Okay, hold on. Slow down.
Actually,
Shut up.
a character that's very close to that name in Bridgerton. season
I
one.
told her. Burke.
Yeah.
Oh, burp.
Just don't be that bad.
Yeah. Oh God, please don't.
Morgan, what's yours?
Elena Birtwhistle.
I realized if my goal is to marry someone, I need to be less of a cock.
Maybe.
And Louis, what's yours?
Clara Oswald.
Yep. And Ashlyn?
Catherine Stanton.
And Tim?
Penelope Baker.
And Toby?
Ernie Jones.
Dougie Jones. Dougie.
I get it. Morgan would get it too if she was listening.
I'm trying to come up with a secret.
It's
Oh,
that
I didn't
one
realize you
show
hadn't done that.
like.
Yeah, it's Twin Peaks.
Yeah. 3 weeks.
Okay.
There's no.
I will summarize in a narrative format. So four young ladies, Elaine Birtwhistle, Clara Oswald, Catherine Stanton, and Penelope Baker, were visiting Buxton, accompanied by their chaperone Nigel Thatchberry, cousin to Elaine, and Ernie Jones, servant to Catherine Stanton. While in Buxton, you guys were invited to your friend's Miss Louisa Millwood, 18-year-old girl. She has a brother who's a couple years older who is missing. And if he is declared dead, she becomes destitute and loses everything because the inheritance of the estate would pass down to a distant cousin. So naturally, she wants you to find her brother, who has a bit of a reputation, it seems. You guys searched his room. You talked to the footman, the stableman. You searched his office. You found a number of things, including a diary. You found a farm ledger, but you weren't able to figure out what it meant. Just numbers.
I'll look again later.
You found a silver ladder embossed with a hand of playing cards. You found him talking about the ass rooms, which likely refer to the assembly rooms at the local crescent. Let's see here. There was two different initials mentioned, DF and SC.
SC was Sir Culverton.
Mm-hmm.
And DF.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't figure out what DF was.
Correct. And then the spring ball is going to be happening this Sunday evening, which is run by Mrs. Huntley. And she runs the event as an annual fundraiser for the Buxton Ladies Horticultural Society to help preserve St. Ian's Well and the terraced gardens opposite the Crescent. Miss Millwood told you that she was certain that you'd be invited to the ball upon introduction to Mrs. Huntley, and she wrote you a letter of introduction to go over and talk to her. So, you guys think SC could refer to Sir Culverton, who's the man who has approached Miss Louisa on a number of occasions with lewd advances. The black mare that was Mr. Millwood's has been missing since Wednesday night. It is now Good Friday. Mr. Millwood apparently likes to play cards and games. There's places in Buxton apparently where people can bet large and all sorts of things. But the best place to ask about that would be the nightly card game in the card room in the Crescent. The footman insists he was asleep at the time Mr. Millwood left. So, you guys left, you went to the middle of town, you went to the terraces, you came across a few rocks, 4 rocks to be precise.
4 rocks with the numbers on them?
19, 2, 8, and 12.
Yep. And you guys will press on the rocks, and you hear the grinding of stone when the tiles are pressed. These rocks were next to like Roman ruins, basically, dedicated to the goddess Arnemetia, uncovered by Haman Rook in the late 18th century. But the tiles and stuff were new, much newer. You guys then went to St. Anne's Well and drank some well water, which was supposed to heal you.
It did.
And it gave you a vision. You guys remember the vision?
Sweet,
Yes.
sweet treasure in the arms of a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Tribute to me a man's head, and you shall receive my blessing.
And then she drowned us.
I don't
in
know if we
wetness.
were all settled on it being a man.
Yeah, we
It could
definitely
be
have.
many things.
It could have been in, you know.
You also noticed that the well lady also drank the water in between you guys drinking it, and she seemed okay.
Seems pretty suspicious.
Very suspicious.
She just got
Only the
resistance.
young, seem
Only the young and beautiful are affected.
Oh, thank you.
Also,
So nice of you.
I'm surprised no one had like a visceral reaction to it being like a Roman goddess woman in like half naked clothing, because this is reducing her and
I mean,
spotless.
that would be overwhelming.
It's
We-
historical.
You were
No.
overwhelmed seeing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Oh,
Don't ask
yeah,
me.
you do.
Yeah.
I'm a little whelmed right now. So, yes, you were then headed to the Crescent to enjoy the baths.
Well, I could use a bath after getting my head so wet. It's a good way to hide what we're up to.
Can't let anyone know that our heads are wet.
If I get in a bath, my whole body will get wet and no one will question.
I'm glad we talked that out.
Alright, you reasoned that out. Good job.
Did you guys know that when we get to the bath, we'll be wet?
Oh,
Or are they just looking at us?
you just look at the bats?
Where are your viewing baths?
They're like mirrors, but water. There was also an exhibit at the Crescent that may have information on the ancient Romans and the goddess we saw.
So, you guys...
That's probably the ice machine.
She's back.
This house makes so many fucking noises, and we used to blame them all on Camel.
So now she's gone and we're like, what is it? And it's really sad too, because I'll be like totally fine and then I'll hear like a click, and I'm like start just bawling because I'm like, because she's not really clacking up there, and then I get over it. Not because I'm an adult.
You put on a scrimp dress and you...
And I'm doing fine.
And I'm doing great.
Isn't that a musical number?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I did sound pretty musical there.
No, it's from something.
So,
Bridgerton.
so, as you guys...
No talking is allowed.
Only in character.
Alright. Or he mourned for Camel in character.
kind of energy I need.
Channel
I'm
that
tired of people
emotion.
coming up and hugging me up here. Oh man.
Okay, here we go. As you guys approach the Georgian building, here's what you see. The expanse of perfect architecture overwhelms you.
Oh.
A building in the shape of, guess what?
A box.
A crescent?
A crescent! You get 5 luck points.
Hell,
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Rises above you in warm sandstone as carriages swing through the arched driveway to drop off and collect passengers. You can all make an appraise roll to see how much it would take to build this building.
I didn't know there was extra credit. in
I
this game.
failed. And I have a praise. Yeah.
I failed.
I rolled a 10 and I failed.
I rolled
I think that's a fail.
6.
5
and
is
a
base.
5.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
Failure, I'm sure.
I mean, it's definitely fail.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5. I rolled a
You can
6.
I
sacrifice
have a
half of your
35
health
and I
points to
failed.
make it.
I didn't think a praise was something
Permanently.
we added stuff
Well,
to.
you have no idea how many pounds it would cost to build this place. But,
A lot.
It
yeah,
would be very heavy.
over 12 at least.
Wow.
At least.
I can tell it's very expensive. I couldn't estimate how, but my goodness.
The foyer's high painted ceilings continue the image of opulence. Not a cent has been spared in decorating the building, the very height of modern convenience. Wooden signs with gold painted lettering show the way to the Crescent Hotel, assembly rooms, and bathhouse. There is a large wooden sandwich board promising an enlightening historical exhibition of Roman artifacts. As you guys enter, there's a concierge at the desk. And it's like, how can I help you, my ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, we'd love a look around, actually. We may...
I think we'll be staying, in fact. We'll be touring the exhibit, staying for a bath, I'm sure. Maybe even staying the night.
Oh, very good, very good. What brings you to the town? Is it the bathhouse, or our wonderful terraces, or the...
We were quite excited to hear about.
Geothermal waters.
Yes. The baths sound invigorating. We also have a friend we've come to travel and visit.
For the spring ball.
I see. Very good, very good. And he gives you directions to the bathhouse and everything, the exhibition, and tells you where everything is. Do you want to ask him any questions about anything?
What can you tell us about the Roman exhibit? We'd love to visit.
It would be easier to just go there, sir.
Well, I think...
I meant more about, like, do you want to ask about Mr. Millwood?
Nope.
No,
Not
that's
really
fine. You
much.
don't have to.
We heard that there is maybe some games of cards. My brother does so love a good card game.
Yes.
I'm your cousin.
Cousin.
Yes.
Loves a good card game.
The only one I would recommend is in the hotel's card room, which has a game each night from 8 p.m. until midnight. Everything else in this town is far too unseemly for polite society.
Are women allowed to play?
They are.
Clara,
They have that sort of thing in them, yes.
Clara, did
Sort
you
of
did you
evil.
hear we can play cards?
Alright, let's go.
Son of a bitch. I'm in.
Yes,
We
let's.
shall play today.
Yes, we shall.
We
Yes.
shall go to, right,
And of course,
girls?
the staff of the Crescent Hotel pride ourselves on security and discretion. So,
We did. Our friend Louisa says her brother comes around to play cards sometimes. When was the last time you saw him? I was hoping to say hello.
Mr. Henry Millwood.
Oh, Mr. Millwood. Well, if he is a friend of yours, he regularly comes here, and he has another close friend, Sir Calverton. The last time I saw him was on Wednesday night in the assembly rooms. He cuts a fine figure in that dashing jacket.
Oh, doesn't he? Yes. Has Sir Culverton come back since that night?
And you can see the concierge just like trying to keep his feelings to himself. Sir Cloverton lives at Inglemy House, but he has not come back. He's I don't want to speak ill.
Oh, please.
We know
We're
him.
dear friends of Mr.
We will
Millwood.
not say it to anyone, please.
Make a persuade roll.
Can anyone that said anything make a
Yes, you three.
Let's do this.
Come on.
Please.
I'll do the
I failed. 42.
secret handbook after this and see if I can get them.
I
12.
think I passed. I think I passed.
You passed.
There
I
it
did.
is.
I got a hard.
Okay.
Yep.
Sir Cloverton
I'll get an extreme.
is a selfish man. He takes advantage of Mr. Millwood in the card room.
You're actually not the first that's told us this.
Yes, and you didn't hear it from me.
Of course not. We don't even know your name.
That's right. Yes.
Well, wonderful. When is dinner tonight? Served at the Crescent? Is there a restaurant?
There's no dinner served at the Crescent.
There-
What a ramshackle place.
Cousin.
that?
What about,
I'm sure that. Well, there's okay. Fine.
Afternoon tea, perhaps.
Not a cent was spared, except on the chef.
There is a small cafeteria, as they say in French.
Oh yeah.
As they say in France.
Terrace.
Where
Tuna casserole.
where you can
Wonderful.
get all sorts of things. If there's no real set time for dinner.
Wonderful.
Yes. Well, I hope you enjoy your time here at the Crescent. You say you wanted to check in?
Would we like a room?
I believe we'll be staying at least till the ball.
I would.
Or the dance.
We need
This-
5 rooms, please.
5 rooms, eh?
Well, I can.
I will take your most expensive room.
Make a credit rating roll.
32? That's a success.
Can I roll?
Is it a hard success at least?
No.
Okay, no.
Just barely.
I don't know if you can afford it, sir. Who are you?
I am Nigel Thornberry.
I don't think it's Thornberry.
Thornberry. Thatchberry. Sorry. Nigel Thornberry is something else.
Yes.
Sorry.
Make a reputation roll.
Don't do this to him.
No, this is.
That's good. 29. Another normal success.
I'm sorry, sir. I should have been so rude. Of course, you can pay for the largest room.
Of course I can.
All right. He sets you
I'm
up
sweating
with
now that he's questioning me.
Don't worry. We will definitely give you the most expensive room we can.
Okay. I asked for that, and you'll give it to me.
Yes.
All right.
I'm sure it'll be no problem.
It'll be no problem at all.
Wonderful.
By the way, we should hit the table and say, I need to make it
Shall we go
withdraw.
share 2 bedrooms?
Well, I'll likely stay with my cousin unless
And split the bill.
he doesn't.
share.
Well, he's my cousin. He's
Unmarried,
well, I'm not
Surely
We're
the
family.
sharing his
Surely
bed.
the
The
penthouse room
concierge says
has
cousins do
multiple-
date all the time. You are correct.
Well, he'll sleep on the floor.
I'm supervising
I'm
these
sure it's
women.
like a sweet situation.
You can see the concierge writing something down.
What's your name, by the way?
Pierre.
All right.
Spell,
I'll remember
spell.
this, Pierre.
Pierre.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think he's right?
Pierre, what are you writing?
Just notes.
Stop writing. Pierre!
Well, Nigel, now that you've insulted the young man,
I never insulted him. I asked what he was writing.
Pierre, thank you so much. For the other rooms, as you say, is there anything accommodable for me and my friends?
All of the girls would like to stay in one room, like a pack.
Yes, of course. Who wants to roll the highest reputation?
70.
Wait.
Yeah,
let's see.
I have 49.
Louis, roll your reputation.
Where's reputation?
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
Oh, mine's 70 as well.
Of 67.
I passed.
What's your name?
I'm Clara Oswald.
Oh, of course, Oswald family. Yes. Yes, I will have you ladies set up with a room. And you, sir?
He's a footman. Never mind.
I'll stay with
So
the
I would
boys.
recommend staying at the Graves Hotel.
You know what? You stay with me.
That's
You stay in my room.
That's okay.
Pierre writes more stuff.
Write whatever you want. Write whatever you want.
So that wouldn't
You
be
make a
proper.
huge scene in front of everyone.
We will use the facilities as we wish.
I
Lose a D6 reputation.
I'm turning away, fanning myself. trying not to
All
be
the rest,
involved.
you lose 1 reputation point for being seen with him.
I want to go up to him
Me too.
actually and try
Yeah.
to calm him down so that I lose more. I want, cousin, please.
Reassure.
Okay. Reassure.
Guess I haven't even gotten anywhere inside this building.
I'm 69 now.
Same.
I thought
Nigel!
I thought I could rent a hotel
I
room.
failed.
I didn't know that would be a problem.
Yeah, you try to reassure him and it doesn't work. You're not reassured.
It's fine. Let's just go to our rooms.
I'll
Pierre, I do
go to the other
apologize.
hotel. Thank.
It's also like 9:30 a.m.
Yeah.
You know?
It's early.
So like,
Ernie, it's quite alright if you want to stay in the room with him. You should
I-
enjoy it.
no,
living
that
in
would-
life and luxury for a night.
That would be improper.
No,
it's not my
perfectly
place.
fine if you want to.
Pierre nods.
Pierre, do you have a servant?
So I get a bonus.
I'm like looking around for a notepad.
Catherine truly is a kind lady, is she not?
You see like small child sketching on a notepad.
I run over and like snatch it.
Alright, lose another D6.
I'm just buying at
Can I?
6.
I'm temporarily insane.
Everyone else loses 3.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you would punish the group.
Wait, 3 or a D3?
3.
Can I hook Pierre's
Alright,
arm
alright,
and kind
I'll
of
stop.
walk
I'll
away
stop,
and start
I'm sorry.
talking to him about the past to
Yeah,
try to
yeah.
deflate the situation?
Yeah.
What happens if I hit
realize
0
Ernie doesn't have
reputation?
much left.
I didn't know you would get punished.
You're a scoundrel then. You're a devious scoundrel.
Just because I associate with this,
Yeah.
but I don't.
I'm down
It's
to
not my
4.
choice.
I still have a higher one
Is
than you.
he gonna lose his credit rating too?
His reputation.
Reputation?
Yeah, anyway. Alright, where are you guys going?
I hook Pierre and I
Yep.
start talking to him like, I would love to tour your bath facility and I would love to start there.
It is right this way. I must stay at the concierge desk, you understand? But
Oh, of course, Pierre. Of course. Is there anyone famous staying here at the Crescent this weekend?
You mean other than Catherine and Clara and you, Penelope?
Yes.
Of course.
I don't want to expose any secrets.
Oh, we
Well,
love
of course.
secrets. Please.
You know the locks. Please. Tell us.
Oh no. For another time, I have to get back to work. I apologize for taking up your time.
You're wonderful, Pierre. Thank you so much. We'll be sure to tip you great.
Very well. We shall go
Where are you going?
To the bath.
to the bath.
Okay, and you're walking all together?
Fully closed.
The girlie's gotta have a spa day.
Okay,
We just got dirty
Yeah.
well water over us.
Exactly.
You know, we
Are
gotta
you-
go clean up.
Are you walking with them, Ernie? to
Oh
the
yeah,
baths?
that whole
Yeah,
interaction
it's
is
gonna be
so
hard
much
for you
funnier
not to
thinking of
do
us all
stuff like
having
that.
soaking wet heads.
Yeah.
So, you want to go to the bathhouse?
Yes.
Since I'm kind of tagging
should tell Ernie
behind, I
to
just
do
want to
something
go up and apologize to Pierre for
Nigel.
Nigel's behavior, and my apologies. We'll do our best to stay civil. I don't know what that was about.
Very well. You seem like a good sort. Enjoy the Graves Hotel.
Yes, I do the secret poor people handshake.
Oh,
with
he's
them.
above you.
Well, now, yeah.
He already was. He looks down on you. He didn't want you staying in a room with me.
Neither did I. Why did you want to stay in a room with me?
I was trying to allow something. I don't know. I was trying to be nice.
Is this your secret?
No. I like poor people? No, definitely not. More so I wanted to spike Pierre than help you.
So, you guys are ushered in changing rooms when you go to the bathhouse. And you are undressed and changed into lawn linen shifts. men and women in different bath houses. Unless you want to insist that you guys stay together. You guys are going to have like a private room. And usually it's split between men and women. But you can insist to have a private, a shared room. If you want.
I think that we will be fine changing in private, don't you, cousin?
It's not changing. I'm saying the bath is
The bath
in.
is
The bath
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then
We'll
yeah,
just
I
split.
think
Do you want to
separate.
share the same room, or do you want to have different rooms?
Different rooms.
Okay.
And I'd probably stay outside, I assume.
You can come in.
Yeah.
You'll be by yourself.
No, you can come in.
That's fine.
Everyone can come into these baths.
Okay.
Me and you, sir.
So you're all in changing rooms, changing into lawn linen shifts. The moisture in the air condenses on the white tile. The mineral scent of geothermal waters catches the nose. A rotten egg undertone to the high class establishment.
A little bit of sulfur.
Do you be smelling like that?
While you guys are changing, there's like two old ladies sitting on a bench in the room discussing their gout very, very loudly to each other. And when they're done discussing that, you can make a listen roll to hear gossip. You're not there.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, I failed by 2. 22 out of 20.
I got a normal success.
Everyone that succeeded, you hear, "Oh, the BLHS is really running us ragged for the spring ball." And no one's like, "Yes, it's a wonder no one ever resigns their membership. They're always recruiting new members, ladies only, of course."
And that was the one place putting on the Buxton? The Buxton ladies.
Horticultural Society. Yeah, and you guys in the other room, you hear two old men on a bench, and they're discussing their wives' gout. And you see that one dandy, Mr. Millwood. He was at the card room while everyone else was dancing in the asshole.
I knew it!
He almost got into a fight with his creepy friend. Had it not been for Millwood leaving like a bitch, they would have had a fight. And then I was like, yeah. That's what you hear.
I'd like.
Do they lose reputation for being gossips?
If you make it known that you listen to them.
Oh,
I pull out the child's notebook.
They see it like,
I'll have you know, I'm Nigel Thatchberry, and I'm writing this down. Tell your friends.
Record.
you've been rudely listening to me?
I overheard you say hold on! I overheard you say unbecoming things! Unbecoming!
You hear that, everyone? He's eavesdropping!
No! Unbecoming!
Lose a D to your reputation.
I just start screaming, unbecoming! How much? D3?
D2.
I do my best to distance myself from him as much as
You
possible.
start saying, he's eavesdropping on
Yeah,
people.
why are you eavesdropping? Right, guys?
Yeah.
I saw it.
Shame.
I'd like to walk up to the gout ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Hello,
They look at you like, it's clear they're kind of lower class than you.
my name is Elaine. I couldn't help but hear that you were saying the Buxton Ladies Horticultural Society is looking for new members.
Oh, yes. They're always looking for new members.
Oh, are you part of...
Oh, yes, we're part of it, but our gout is hurting a little bit. It's harder to help with the preparations for the spring ball.
Oh, well, do I love a ball? Isn't that right, Clara?
Yes.
Yes.
Be a new member of that society.
Oh, you want to join?
Oh, we are here to visit a dear friend, and go to the spring ball, the least we could do is help put it on.
Yes.
Well, I talked with Mrs. Huntley about this.
Oh, where could I find Miss
Huntley Hall.
Oh, that's quite.
I think we've heard that hall for a few times now.
This is true.
We should be going there later.
Yes, let me get fully in the water though, and then I just go all the way.
Yes, and you guys go into the bathhouses. Did you want a private room? Private bath?
Is there like a public sauna? Like
There's a public one with like a public pool, basically. There's like little kids playing.
Let's go to the private.
Yeah.
yes. Not
I don't
Not
want to
to
be
say anything.
disturbed.
yes. Not to say anything down on the locals, but I do want a little luxury.
We shouldn't be mixed with them.
Straight to the point.
You guys get a private bath befitting of your station, and the four of you are alone in there. You guys say anything to each other?
I start
Why?
swimming around.
Okay, so it's hot water.
Like sharks and minnows.
Like
I'm
a
just like.
There's steam coming off the water.
Hey,
I'm going to grab
careful.
my friends like Catherine, like they're little feet
Immediately
in the water.
Pass out.
And I'm like, good thing we've been separated from them. And I'm just like,
You got like goggles on.
Just
Hot for that.
just splashing. I'm splashing Catherine.
This is why we needed the private.
oh, hey, please.
Oh, full, just like in there.
It's just in the water you're doing that?
Maybe I was wrong about the laying. It does seem like she can live.
What?
I'm just in the corner, like watching
his
myself.
That I can't live?
And he decides he lives and dies. He has that power.
I didn't know we could trick that. I'm God.
No.
Do you not think it's quite strange that the Buxton Ladies Horticultural Society is always recruiting new members?
Well, I think we just need to join to get close to some of the ladies and gather some information.
Agree. And find some
We're not
information.
staying, so.
True.
But of course, yes. So you would think with the well of good health, they would all be young and healthy. Especially get rid of that gout those old ladies were talking about.
Yes, disgusting.
And maybe take care of the gardens a bit better. They were, abysmal.
Indeed.
Find some new lady
My
to
aunt
take care
had
of
gout,
it.
though. Terrible. She couldn't
Was
walk very well.
I'm reading your secret. Anyway, back to the men. Men, you're in the male pool. Wearing shifts, I guess.
I'm like shaking my head to myself. It's like, I'm having a hard time here.
Again, I'm like as far away as possible.
I'm like following him in the pool, trying to like have a heartfelt conversation. What do you think I should do? I feel like
Eventually, you get trapped by two people.
But
Like you can't get past two people, and
Oh,
he's
I see.
talking to you and stuff.
you've lived such a long life.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, tell me, how are you so respectable even though you're of such low station?
It's hard to say, sir. Maybe it's just because I keep quiet and to myself, and
That can't be it. Anyways,
I know my place.
I have no place.
I'm above.
I'm above a place. Well, it seems like Millwood was getting into fights with his so-called friend. Maybe we should attend one of these card games and see if we can get some more details on that.
I would certainly like to attend as well. I don't know what the stakes are.
I'm something of a card player myself. Maybe I could
Really?
start to impress some folks.
Maybe we taught each other to count cards.
It's not blackjack.
Gain back some of your reputation you've
Backgammon.
lost.
By taking money from people.
Yeah.
Anyway, the ladies' room. You're all doing your thing and talking. Make a spot hidden roll.
Nice. I
Normal
failed.
Normal pass.
I got a hard. Wait, 15 times 5.
It's good, whatever it is. Anyway, eyes blinking closed. You're relaxing in the pool. You enter kind of a dreamy state with the steam all around you. Only with those who succeeded, only to be woken up with the uncanny sense of being watched. Those that succeeded, you see the source of that sinister feeling. A peephole has been drilled through the tile, and looking through the tile, you glimpse movement behind the wall, and there's an eye there watching you.
I jump out of the pool.
The eye jerks away in surprise. You
And
hear,
I
you hear
point.
running.
There's a peeping Tom!
I'm
A
already-
peeping Tom!
I had already gone to the door. I got a piece of soap, and whoever's out there, I'm chucking it at them.
You see wet footsteps going down into different corridors. Into a different corridor, if you want to follow.
Are they
I
close
run.
enough for us to hear?
No.
We put the soap in a towel.
Do you want to follow the footsteps?
Yeah.
I do follow them.
I'm going to
tentatively.
follow them even though I can't see it.
Doesn't seem very ladylike.
Yeah. Well, no one's watching them yet. Exploring the corridor, you see a series of wet footsteps leading from the people and further into the bathhouse. The footsteps wind through back corridors and lower depths of the baths to a much older part of the building. Passing through a brick cistern, the footsteps disappear into a small enclave, which holds an ancient leaden well rising from the rough stone floor. You can make a track roll or a hard spot hidden.
At this point, if it's going down further into the building, I would say something about turning around. Even
Yes.
not close.
It's not very far.
Okay. But if there's more,
I got a normal.
Oh, I got an extreme.
Yes! Yes!
It-
I'm still failing.
I failed.
you see the footprints go right up to the well and then stop.
Okay.
You see cold black water staring up from the well. There's no telling how deep it is, and it's only wide enough for one person.
What? I break a chunk of the soap off and I throw it down the well
Ooh, smart.
and kind of count to listen to see how deep it is until I hear a ploosh.
Does it hit a person? They're clinging on
The
that.
water is at the top of the well.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was like,
I was envisioning it was deeper. Sorry.
So was I.
Yeah.
no, the well is full of water,
So
but you don't know how
somewhere-
deep the well goes.
Sure. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. How? Where did... I didn't see who it was when I ran out. Man or woman?
I didn't see it either, but I saw their eye. And they were watching us.
those that succeeded with the spot hidden roll, who was that?
I had a normal.
Those two?
Initially, and then...
I had a normal initially, but then I had the extreme for the well.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to say you find something on the back side of the well, like on the ground. You see a small golden coin.
Is it a Roman coin?
It looks like it has a Roman emperor's face on it, yeah. On one side is the profile of Emperor Hadrian's face wreathed in a laurel.
What's the name?
Hadrian.
I'm going to pick it up and show it to
Everyone.
Penelope and Elaine. Because you were the two that drank the well water, right? And saw the...
Yes. Is it look similar to the coin we saw in the vision?
Oh yeah, it does. It looks exactly like it.
It looks exactly like the coin we saw after the well drinking.
What if that was that creature we saw in our vision?
The
Interesting.
goddess? Why would the goddess
beautiful
be
woman? Yes.
peeping on us?
Well, I don't know. It's strange that we all saw her.
Well, we all saw this peeping Tom, did we not?
Yes.
I didn't
Except
see.
for her.
Still, how could someone squeeze down this full well and... I assume it just goes underground, but where?
Maybe I should go in.
No, no. This is way too dangerous.
I could die.
You could die.
We can always go get.
You can't even turn around in that thing. So if you dive down like that, you're going to be stuck that way.
So I have to go feet first.
Well, also, you're not going to go anywhere. Go feet first.
That's how I'd swim.
I mean, you could push yourself down on the side,
that's true.
technically.
Not true.
But it's too dangerous, Lane.
We all know I'm the best swimmer among us. You guys just saw me.
I'm willing to die right now.
What's your swim?
Before knowing anything else, I will die.
Yeah, what is your
Base,
swim?
right?
Base.
20.
Yeah, it's at least 20.
At least same.
Back with the men. You guys are chatting now. Have you talked with him, Ernie?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nigel?
I mean,
Yeah.
slightly. Not as little as I possibly can.
No.
This has really meant a lot to me. I can tell how much you care about me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Someone is. You can see two of those old men talking again, and they're looking over at you. That's the guy who was eavesdropping on us.
Improper! Improper!
Oh, you interrupt what they're saying?
No.
Minus 2 reputation.
Someone should get Constable Pharaoh about it.
Constable Phil. I turn to them.
You splash over to them. In your white linen shift.
Are they as like equal class to me, or
They're above you, yeah. But
Okay.
they're slightly below him.
okay?
Oh! Talking again about me, it seems. Can't keep me off the tongue.
The other one looks at each other. Yeah, we should definitely go to Constable Pharaoh.
I'll go to him first. I have some questions for him about some of the tendencies of the people in this city, but I want
The
to...
tendencies? What do you mean, sir?
Clearly, the two of you have some sort of understanding.
A gentleman's agreement?
And clearly an agreement between two gentlemen.
I love this man like I would love anyone.
I've just got it all written down. I hold up a sopping wet notebook. It's all written down right here, and the constable will be hearing about all of it. Don't you worry.
You don't even know who the constable is.
He's a personal friend of mine.
Really? He's a personal friend. Make a fast talk roll.
I'm good at that.
Please.
41. It's a normal.
You know Constable David Pharaoh.
David Farrow, yes. Personally, I grew up with him.
Briefly.
I grew up around him.
Oh, I see.
I grew up around him.
I see.
Yes. Near him.
By the haberdasher's shop where he works.
What are you talking about? Are you trying to get details
Are you,
about my
are you,
close
are you,
personal
are you a
friend?
haberdasher, sir?
Sir, I am no haberdasher. Just because I'm no haberdasher doesn't mean I don't know the constable.
Who happens to be a haberdasher?
Yes. Are you a haberdasher, sir?
No.
I guess you don't know the constable then. What a foolish thing to say.
Make a, No, with your fast talk roll, you embarrass them.
Yeah.
They lose reputation.
Untoward. Absolutely disappointed.
They walk away, sad,
How low are their heads hanging?
low.
Damn.
That almost went really poorly. Why do I keep doing this to myself?
Good thing you're already hot and sweaty from the steaming bath.
I couldn't
You
tell.
are incredibly hot, cousin.
Constable Pharaoh, though. That might be someone we need to talk to.
Yeah, you guys get done with the baths, everything?
Yeah.
What do you ladies you guys just leave?
I
or
go
what?
back to the bath so I can get changed.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You don't wear wet linen shifts.
Nothing else. Just go out in the sun to dry, you know. No, go back to the changing room.
Yeah, you guys all change, get your stuffy clothes back on.
We take a little time because we all try each other's dresses on.
Okay.
I do not.
Oh, come on,
Me and
Penelope.
Toby are dressing each other.
Try our dress.
No, we're not.
I try on his like lowly
No,
clothes.
we're not.
Let's trade places.
No, Matilda. I want to live with
Kill him
you.
and steal his
Obviously.
identity.
You're immediately like,
Why are you so much worse looking, Nigel?
I don't do anything that has been said here.
Yeah.
I do not consent.
It's all written down right here, Thomas.
Thomas.
What's your
Ernie.
name? Ernie. You're gonna be Thomas.
Thomas Schaefer.
He's talking to a completely different guy. He thinks it's
I've
me.
gone crazy.
Yeah. Or just maybe like he's talking to a mirror. He doesn't realize.
Ernie, did you know I know the constable?
You guys get all dressed and you guys all meet back out in front of the bathrooms.
Yeah, I make sure there's no other ladies around when I put on my boots.
Yes.
So, how was your baths?
Relaxing.
It was quite relaxing.
Wonderful.
Catherine, are you forgetting that we had a peeping Tom?
Oh,
I
well,
was just about to say that! You didn't give me a chance!
I'm so sorry. I'd rather speak over all of my friends. I'm too pushy and bossy and annoying, and
roll
I
reputation.
apologize.
Clara,
She
Clara, what do you
should've
think
lived.
of her speaking over
What?
your friend Catherine?
What?
Elaine, please.
My family's having a hard time.
Clara, I know I talk too much, and you guys always complain that I say stories
You're
right
gonna
after
end up
your
a geek
stories
circus, buddy.
that are somewhat related, and I just speak louder until you listen to me, but I swear this wasn't it. I just wanted to make sure that
Of course, Lane.
Let Catherine say something.
Okay, Catherine is also going to tell you there was a peeping Tom.
The ladies all laugh to themselves.
Alright, well, what happened with that?
I almost hit him with a bar of soap.
Almost?
Yes.
And then what happened?
Whoever the pervert was escaped down into the bathhouse and down a well. Very peculiar.
But the well was full of water and they wouldn't let me go and swim after him.
Don't
She
they
was
know
ready
how
to
good
drown.
of swimmers
That's
we
what
are?
I said. I said if anyone can make it back, it'll be me. I at least have a 20%.
We all barely know how to swim, but we all just claim to be incredible swimmers.
Elaine, only one person can fit inside.
And it
Me.
could have been. Oh well.
Yes.
I pulled the Roman coin out of my little purse that I have, and I found this behind the well. Does this look familiar to you?
I'm somewhat educated. Can I make an education?
Well, it looks
History.
like
Yeah.
something.
It looks like the one from the vision you had.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. That's the coin from the vision I saw.
Indeed.
This proves we all saw the same thing.
So I
We
guess
should
you
go
might
to
quite
the-
mind.
We should go to the exhibit. Maybe there's someone there that can be a historian, perhaps?
Maybe we'll see a wet supping man that we can beat with a bar of soap.
Well, I left the soap in the bathhouse, but yes, I like your enthusiasm.
That would be quite unbecoming of a lady. We should let Arnie do it for us.
Ernie, there was a man, I think a man, that was peeping on us in the baths. If I point at a man, will you beat him?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, of course, yes.
Any man.
Point at your cousin. That's what you do, Ernie.
Ernie! I thought we were best friends! Ernie, I loved you!
Anyway, you guys were saying about going to an exhibit?
Yes.
One real quick before, we'll just tell you the very little that we heard. Millhouse, I'm joking, it's
Millhouse?
Millwood. Millwood got into a fight with his friend at one of the card games. Maybe we should attend one to get some more details on their spat.
I agree, but I do think it's likely only like 10:30 in the morning, right?
Right,
So
just planning for later in the day.
you do like to plan, cousin. Every minute of every day.
We shall go there after dinner this evening.
Yeah, but now it's like noon.
Yeah,
You want to
Yeah.
I
check
know,
out?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Check out that other house.
Well, let's go to the exhibit that's here first.
Okay.
Right, Ernie?
And then we go to luncheon afterwards.
I'm just a servant. I don't know what you're talking about. I think these people are quite strange.
Well, they are. This is very true.
You go to the exhibition of Roman artifacts. It's held in a series of interconnected rooms with glass display cases. Mirrors mimicking windows reflect the daylight, but the air feels hazy and hard to see through. The exhibition is void of other visitors. There is a pamphlet providing background to the exhibition.
I pick up a pamphlet. I can read.
Can you?
Roll education.
Gladly. I got an extreme.
I almost got an extreme.
I know letters.
Got a normal.
I don't have education.
It's up at the top.
Oh yeah.
Read the pamphlet out loud. Out loud.
Proud.
Oh, I passed.
Buxton's Roman. Buxton's Roman heritage. Did you know? Did you know Buxton was once the site of a Roman settlement called Arnemetia? Did I say that right? Maybe.
Sure.
Fancy all those people standing around in togas in downtown Buxton. Historians have uncovered a fort, exercise hall, market, bathhouse, and temple in the area. At the temple, Romans and Celts tossed coins into the spring to seek the blessing of the goddess Arnemetia. In our modern century, Buxton's healing waters provide respite for common maladies such as gout, rheumatism, or migraine. There's no need to throw your coins away. Simply purchase entry to the bathhouse to experience the wondrous waters for yourself. See the hotel concierge for a list of medicinal bathing regimens or buy a bottle of Buxton's healing waters. Only one, what is that denomination? D?
Pound.
D, it says D.
1D.
1 pound. Just say 1.
Is that
Yeah,
pounds?
just say 1 pound.
1 pound
And then also on that pamphlet, there's an image.
of Emperor Hadrian.
Oh!
If anyone would like to see.
Yes. That god's name. What was
He's ugly.
It's Arnemetia.
How would you say that?
Arnemetia.
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 It's okay, dear cousin. We all struggle with a word sometimes.
I am so much more educated than you.
How educated are you?
65?
Are you sure?
Oh.
7.
Yeah.
Now, why do you have so much education? I have questions.
Morgan, lose a D4 reputation for arguing with a man over who's more educated.
What?
But there's no one else around.
Well, he's around. He hears it.
But we didn't lose
I
reputation.
forget. I'm not going to tell anyone.
Alright, well, don't lose any.
But you be careful,
Yeah,
Colin.
but think about what you've said.
I can't think. I'm just but a girl.
Probably your poor education.
Probably.
Oh, I thought you said Romans in kilts.
Romans and
Like
Celts,
kilt,
yeah.
like kilts.
Romans fucking kilt. Oh, I thought it meant Romans fucking Celts.
Romans in kilts.
Yeah.
I was thinking Celts, like
I know,
the people.
I know. I know. Jackson, I read it. I know it said Celts.
I just misheard.
Okay. Where are you going now, folks?
We're looking around at the exhibit.
Oh, yeah, you want to look at that exhibit, huh? You just don't want a pamphlet?
Nope.
Yeah.
Then leave.
No, that's fine.
Are there any
That's all.
other things? that you
Yes,
can-
yeah, there's several items on display, including milestones from the road to Buxton, leather sandals, copper and gold jewelry, and then a few things. You can see a plethora of gold coins, each engraved with the profile of an emperor. They glimmer in locked display cases. With a natural world or natural philosophy, you can learn something.
Head. Bring me the head of
Of
a
a
man.
man.
A coin
A
with
coin.
a visage.
Oh.
Good catch. 3!
Oh, I failed.
What were we rolling again? Sorry.
His natural.
Natural world or natural philosophy?
Yeah, I failed.
I failed.
I have a pass on natural world.
You recognize the coins have suffered water damage from being thrown into the magnesium-rich thermal springs as offerings.
These seem to have eroded some bit from the water here.
Can I compare the ones in the case to the one that I found? Does it look the same, like it's been eroded as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, where should we put this coin as like an offering?
We should keep it for the time being. But from the pamphlet, it was just in the healing springs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now they also have a well specifically at the temple.
There is a stone altar. The altar is engraved in Latin. Do any of you know Latin?
I do! I wrote down Latin!
If you have a 50% or under, you can immediately translate it. But if you
Or
don't, you
over.
can still roll.
I have under 50, so.
Go, Elaine. You pass.
38 out of 31. No!
Yeah,
I'll try.
you know Latin?
I have 1%.
Yeah, all of you have 1% on that.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
I could spend luck.
I put French.
Everyone, so
Me too. I put
everyone
French.
knows that
Elaine
knows Latin.
Oh no.
So
We all look at
well, you all look
Shame.
to Elaine for
Shame.
this.
Elaine, you know Latin, right?
Yes,
say?
I
What is-
definitely do know Latin because I'm educated, right, cousin?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What is the Latin
What
terminology?
does it
say?
Well, she has to successfully read
Can I
it.
try to roll it again?
It doesn't give me the actual Latin. It just has the
Come
translation.
on, man.
No, you can't roll again. What do you say?
Just make something.
It's impossible to translate.
I learned from the way Christians wrote Latin, and it's not the same here.
Heretical bullshit.
Romans and their Latin must be different.
Yes, they changed it. We must have made it better.
Oh, of course. Of course the Christians
But
always
maybe
make
if
it
I
better.
squint and look again, I could perchance re-roll.
Maybe if you were to go past the ropes and get right next to the altar,
Oh yes, get real close.
you could push it.
Cousin,
I do.
I'll play lookout.
Elaine.
I'd like to try and
Elaine.
look out to make sure no one sees.
I rolled an 85.
You get close to it and shove it over, and it makes a loud crashing noise and it falls apart.
I run. I sprint.
Ladies, run!
We scatter.
I pick up my dress and I sprint.
Ernie, run! They'll blame you, Ernie!
Clara and Catherine over
Everyone,
my shoulders.
everyone, make a dex roll.
Ernie, why'd you do this?